Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, if you are single, then you'll be bleeding. You'll be bleeding in tears. I mean, because I've got my love. Anna Clement.
I know.
Okay. So, good evening once again. I welcome you to Clock TV's special Vows Day event happening here. This happens to be our second time hosting our Vows Day program here, and it is called the Love Lounge. And today, I am going to be your host, not doing this alone, with my very handsome.
Express it. So, Mimi,
Yeah.
as you know, for me, when it comes to love, I only express it in one way.
Okay.
That is by giving out chocolates.
Yeah.
So, as viewers saw, I was able to demonstrate my love to my beautiful co-host by giving her a very lovely chocolate.
But, Clement, you know the chocolates, we have sizes, right?
Yes.
So, indirectly, you're telling me that, like, me a side chick.
Darby.
Oh, no. Like, when you look at the
Yeah.
size of the chocolates.
No, Dema.
No. I will not take this.
Today is Vows Day. So you see, you're not supposed to I expect more from your lover. What he has is what he's given.
Oh, okay.
And what I have is what I've given to you.
Oh, please give it up. So, these are some of the settings your partners are going to give you today.
Exactly.
Or some of you, you've already taken your settings already, right? Okay, so today we also have we have our audience in here in the studio, and they are so beautiful and handsome. And so please put your hands together for yourselves for making it here today. And let's clack it. Okay, so once again, this is the Love Lounge. I am Miriam Abena Adede, and I'm doing this with
Clement Yaban Kwe.
We are going to be your host for today. Today we have a power-packed program outline for you. From love to relationships to marriage to, the side chicks to divorce, every single thing we are going to be talking about here on the Love Lounge. So if you are single, if you are taken, or you are in between, don't worry. We are not just here to talk about love. We are also going to be having fun and also to connect. Very, very important. Last year, this was the same place I met Clement. And today,
yes.
we are saying it to the glorification of God that we are together.
Glory, hallelujah.
Testimony time.
Lesson time, Mimi. It's so amazing. We just want viewers to understand that it's not only about love. Yes. And if you want to talk about love, what is love?
What is love?
What is love? I don't know what the audience will be expecting.
Yeah.
Maybe some will be expecting a brand new car. Others will be expecting some cash.
Two-bedroom house.
Exactly. But if someone like me, I was able to gift my lover chocolate. So please, if you get a pen like this, kindly accept it.
Hey! Okay, so I said, don't not take it to Monje. Okay. So just as I said earlier, it is not just about love or, connection or fun. We are also here to eat, right?
Very necessary.
To eat. And so as you can see, we have our stand here, our cocktail stand by Kunama Drinks, and you can just go to the stand, get yourself anything you want. We have samosa, we have plantain chips, we have sobolo, we have fruit juices, so many things on the stand. Now we'll be going for a short break. When we come back, we have our guest with us to start off the show. We also have an artist here with us, and he's going to perform very soon. So please stay with us.
Before we go, let's get expectation from the guests.
Okay.
What are they expecting this very evening?
Do that.
Today's Vows Day, Mimi. Someone's expecting to get a brand new car from our guest. Others expecting to get a very beautiful bride and bridegroom. I think I've seen one beautiful young lady here. And I would like to know,
talk to her.
Please, your name and what you expect today.
My name is Victoria Boledriamro, and today's show, I'm expecting that as a single lady, I'll be getting my loved one here.
Hey.
I can see a lot of handsome guys around. Yes. And also, I'm here to learn a lot.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mimi, that is from Victoria.
Okay.
I think that's a beautiful young lady wanting to get a gentleman. I think there's one gentleman here. Let me ask. What do you also expect from today's show?
I don't expect anything much. even just a chocolate is enough. Yeah.
I really love that. Just a chocolate. So he's just like me, understanding boyfriend. I had that comment from me. Let me take a last expectation from the audience. What do you expect?
I'm expecting someone to take me out from here because I look very good.
Oh, can you get up and give us a 360 so that we see how good you're looking? Clock it, girl. My girls didn't come to play.
It's so beautiful.
Not at all.
So maybe these are what they expected. I think let them get a very quick one. Last one before I go. She looks so pretty.
Very, very
Today is
pretty.
Val's Day. What do you expect?
A car, maybe an SUV for my husband because I'm married.
I like that. She just sealed it, right? She cemented it. She's married. So if you are thinking of, hooking up, why loss?
Impossible. Impossible.
Okay, so thank you so much, Clement. Now I think we can go for the break.
Exactly.
Because our guests are ready. They are ready to delve into the conversations we'll be having. Hey, I even forgot that we have our very own DJ Payola in the building. Okay, so DJ Payola is behind the ones and twos. He's going to be giving us all the tunes to, set the tone for our conversations. We'll be back shortly.
My Valentine, baby, tomato. My Valentine, baby, my dopamine, baby. My Valentine, baby, tomato. My Valentine, baby, tomato. My Valentine, baby, my dopamine, baby, tomato. My Valentine.
Okay, so welcome back to the Love Lounge here on Clock TV. We are live on Facebook, on YouTube, and also GoTV channel 184. I am Miriam Abena Adidi. Thank you so much for staying with us. Now, I told you guys that we have our guests who are going to help us in delving into our conversations for today. But we also have an artist, a very interesting artist here with us. So would like him to open the floor, sets the tone for our conversations, and then we'll move straight into the conversations. So we have Karen here with us. And so Karen, if you can hear me, please take us away.
Super. Karen music again, oh. Anytime I look into your eyes, baby, you dey tell me you're with your melanin. Your melody is sweet, baby, looking sharp. Oh. She know the bleed, she got it curve. She be my African beauty. Baby, give me kiss. She know the flesh, baby, you dey tell me. She dey call me baby, she be my true baby, oh. She dey call me Odo. 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 You be my medicine, you be my heartbeat, oh. Send me news, make I control ya. Baby, you're my mind lately. Baby, you're my mind, yo. Wait, make I calculate the matter. This girl focus in more palava. Wait, make I calculate the matter. This girl focus in more palava. Wait, make I calculate the matter. This girl focus in more palava. I go be the matter, oh. My chum baby, I go be the matter. My chum baby, anytime I look into your eyes, baby, you dey tell me you're with your melanin. Your melody is sweet, baby, looking sharp. Oh. She dey call me Odo. 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 Can we do the verse this song right now? My dopamine, adrenaline, de me fonti, de glemundi. Lolonya vivi de la siwa, pa ma glena olo. I've been around the world, me I never find someone like you. Your face is show, your shoe is shine, my speedometer, my serotonin. Order my Cinderella, order my senorita, order my Cinderella, order my Valentine. Baby, my Valentine, baby tomato. My Valentine, baby, my dopamine, baby tomato. My Valentine, ya me prometo I nova, nova. Ya me prometo I nova. You go be my man for my begin. You go carry belly for my mantio. My Chloe, the papa go. My Chloe, oh no, now I try me. Oh no. My speedometer, my oxygen, my serotonin, your shooting shine. My vida, my noda. My speedometer, my serotonin. My vida, my noda. My vida. Order my Cinderella, order my senorita, order my Cinderella, order my Valentine, baby, my Valentine, baby, let's sing it now. My Valentine, baby, my Valentine, baby, tomato. See, my Valentine, baby, tomato. My Valentine, my dopamine, baby, tomato. My Chloe. Belly for the mantio, my Chloe, the papa go, my Chloe, the mama go. I want us to dance right now to my Angelina song right now. Are you ready to dance? All right, DJ, can we do this? Super. Angelina, we Angelina, we Angelina. Angelina, we Angelina, we Angelina. Angelina, we Angelina, we Angelina. Angelina, Angelina, oh my Angelina, Selewa, Angelina, oh my Angelina, Selewa, Angelina, see, Yanchilo. nyekpe, nyechilo, nyekpe, nyechilo, nyekpe, nyefek chilo, nyefekpe. If I get him money, I go buy Gucci and Gabbana. If I get him money, I go buy Gucci and Gabbana. Angelina won't carry me go for prison. Yeah, love is blind, and they see I'm for your eyes. So, Sele, my Doro Bucci, Sele, my Doro Bucci, Sele, my Doro Bucci, Sele, my Doro Bucci, Sele, your back tornado. Will you be my miliardo? Massisi Puredo. Will you be my miliardo? Angelina, oh Angelina, oh Angelina. Angelina, oh Angelina, oh Angelina. Angelina, oh Angelina, oh Angelina. Angelina, Angelina, oh my Angelina. Angelina, oh my Angelina. Angelina, Yechilo, Yakbe, Yechilo, Yakbe, Yechilo, Yakbe, Yafechilo, Yafekbe. Calope, 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 coupe, décalé, décalé, coupe, décalé, 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 coupe. Angelina, oh Angelina, Angelina. Let's sing now. Angelina, oh Angelina, oh Angelina. Angelina, oh Angelina, oh Angelina. Oh my Angelina. Angelina, oh my Angelina. Angelina, oh my Angelina. Angelina, Yechilo, Yakbe, Yechilo, Yakbe, Yechilo, Yefechilo, Yechilo, Yechilo, Yefechilo. Thank you. I go by the name Superstar Carrier.
Hey yo, DJ Payola, run the city like electricity.
Thank you so much, Karen. Thank you so much. I've been smiling throughout. You guys, you're not boring, no. Hey! Okay, so let's do it again. Nyachilo. Hey, nyachilo. Nyachilo. Ah, why are you people pressing the front and the back? Why? Now, let's do some acknowledgement. And first of all, we'd like to say a big thank you to Topman Multimedia. You guys are really, really exciting. Like, clap for yourselves. Like, hey. So we have some members from Topman Multimedia here with us. And we also want to say a big thank you to Konama Drinks for giving us this cocktail stand. And also to our Clocksag Welfare Shop. They are right down there, opposite Clocksag headquarters. And so you can walk in and get yourself anything you need in your house. We also have Silas Cake and Catering Services. They are saying that with just 600 Ghana cedis, you can get yourself free cake, champagne, samosa, or spring rolls. Even though today is Vows Day, the day hasn't ended. I know some people are going to be spending the Vows Day in and in and in. Monda. Okay, 9 months near 9 months later. So I'll put their number out very soon. We also want to say a big thank you to the Executive Secretary of Closak for this opportunity, and also to our General Manager, and to our amazing technical team. Oh my goodness, you guys are doing amazing. Let's do one. Nyachilo, nyagbe, nyachilo. Okay, come on, why? Uh-oh. Okay, so I can see Apostle clearing his throat. Like, hey, Mimi, hurry up, let's talk. Apostle Theophilus Jeffries is here in the building. Please put your hands together for Apostle. He's actually the lead pastor and founder of EFCCI Spintex. He's the president and founder of Accra College of Professional Coaching. He's also a certified life coach. He's your transformational speaker, your success coach, your motivational speaker. He is your behaviorologist. He is also your relationship coach. He is your love hygienist. He is your emotions doctor. He is your mind specialist. In fact, he is your personal and family financial consultant. Hey, he's a heavy man, right? So get all your questions ready, because he's going to address all your questions right here on the show. And he's the one sitting right, right? To me. I mean, he's the only man, so we know he's the one. Please put your hands together for him again. And then, next to Apostle is our beautiful sister. She's in the person of Mrs. Mavis Anane, also known as Miss Nyakwa. She's also a motivational speaker. TikToker, papa. She's also an influencer. So I know by now you guys are training on TikTok already. She has so many followers on TikTok and other social media platforms. And she's also going to be helpful to our conversations we are going to be having today or tonight. And to our last guest, she is not the last. I mean, but she's sitting at the latter part. So yeah, she is the person of Queen Yola. I think she's a familiar face on Clock TV. She's a TV and radio personality and also a voiceover artist. We know her as a very controversial person. So when I saw her name on the list, I was like, hey, oh, my bad, yeah, or don't want them. Oh, no, no, say asem no. Or support one. Okay, let's put our hands together for her. She's also here with us. Our first conversation, it's on self-love. Just as I said, we'll be exploring how personal care, boundaries, and inner growth creates a healthy foundation for loving others. And so, first of all, we would like to understand what self-love is. I mean, we can't be talking about self-love and not explain what it is. So, since you have your microphone with you, let me start with you, because if I let Apostle start, we'll not finish. So, Queen, when we talk about self-love, how do you understand self-love?
Okay, so first of all, before you can understand what self-love truly is, you would have to first of all look at the definition of what love truly means. Now, when we look at, let me go a bit biblical, okay? When we look at the Bible,
preach it.
When we look at the Bible, love is sacrifice in total to me. So when you're looking at someone who says they love you and they're not able to sacrifice anything for you, sweetheart, run. That's not love. Okay. Now, when you want to put that back into self-love, now my definition for that is your empowerment to be able to know who you are. Number two, you should be able to know what you are about. You can never love yourself if you don't know who you are. So first of all, take that. And it's painful to actually get to know who you truly are. Accept all your weaknesses. Accept all your strength. Okay, that is where your confidence comes from. So after you've been able to do all this homework, then now you are able to fall in love with who you truly are. You know, so self-love, another part is, what would you love your partner to do for you in case you were in a relationship? Sweetheart, don't wait for no man to come get you out. Take yourself out. Don't wait for no man to get you to a vacation. Take yourself to a vacation, all right? So, I mean, let me just hold on to that for now. That's what self-love is.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Yola. I think you've hit the nail right on its head. But we're taking ourselves out. Sometimes it looks like you're being selfish. You have a partner.
No, it's actually great.
Oh, no, you have a partner and you are going out alone. Is that not cheating?
You don't have to have a partner. Like me, I'm single. But, sweetheart, I take me out a lot. Me, chili, papa.
Okay, so before I come to Ms. Nyakwa, let me remind our viewers at home that you are not left out of the conversation. Please engage us with your thoughts through our WhatsApp number and also our streaming platforms, Facebook and YouTube, and we'll gladly respond to you. We have a session for that. We'll read all your comments and then your questions as well. Ms. Nyakwa, let me come to you. When we talk about self-love, what does it mean?
All right, so like our Queen said, self-love is when you decided to choose yourself in as much as you're choosing others. You know, you can't actually pour from an empty cup. That is not possible. Yeah. So before you can actually love somebody, you need to love yourself. And how do you love yourself? Consider doing everything you are doing for others for you. Sacrificing for others and then making you pay the price for them is not love. Once you should be able to sacrifice for somebody, then you should be able to sacrifice for yourself. let's say you are hungry and somebody comes to you that I'm hungry. You made mention of selfishness. Selfishness is when you decide to put only you first. But then self-love is when you consider yourself in as much as you are considering other people. So when it comes to building self-love, you need to take yourself out, invest in your look. I mean, be the reflection of who you want to be. Make sure your spirit is feeling what you want others to feel. If you want people to feel loved, what about you? So basically, self-love is putting yourself first.
Yeah, so let me stay with you. You are a married woman, right? You have a partner. And I know before you got married, he proposed. He told you he loves you, right?
Yeah.
So now you are a wife. You perform all your duties as a wife. At what point do you see yourself, doing things for yourself alone, even though you are supposed to be two, like the two coming together to be one? At what point do you realize that, hey, I'm doing this alone? My partner is not part of me.
Okay. So one thing you should know before getting married is to find your purpose, okay? So if you enter into marriage without your purpose, definitely you are not going to have self-love. But then in my situation, I know what I want to do in life. I know what I want, and I know how I want to feel. So in as much as I am married, if at any point in my life I need to do something to make me happy, I do it. If I have to take myself out, I need to. If he is not willing to go, I can't say because you don't want to go out, I should also be in the house.
But the Bible says the two will be one.
Exactly.
So indirectly, you are cheating because you are going to eat alone. Going to your favorite restaurant alone. It's like you cooking and going to hide in the bedroom to eat when your husband is in the hall.
It is not. I can get him food when I'm coming back. Since he decided not to go, I can get him food when I'm coming back. Oh, okay. But then he should be able to understand that we are supposed to agree. Like you said, the Bible says the two shall be one. So here lies the case. We are supposed to love ourselves in as much as we are loving ourselves. Like personally, we are giving ourselves self-love as well as loving you as well. So if I need to love you, then you need to love me. And as part of loving me is making me feel loved myself. So if I really want to do something and then you decide to subject to it, you do not love me. And if I don't have self-love, I will end up losing myself for the marriage.
Rightly said.
Can I ask a question?
Queen. Okay, so let's move to Apostle Theophilus. Maybe can you give your mic to Apostle? Okay, so Apostle, first of all, let's just understand self-love. Then we move to other matters.
So let me start off by re-emphasizing something she said. You see, purpose is critical in marriage. Now, you marry somebody that meets your purpose in life. In other words, somebody that completes your life assignment. Once you marry somebody that completes your life assignment, that instance where I want to go out and he doesn't want to go out will not be there. Because the person meets your life assignment. So we are on the run. We're going to achieve one assignment, one goal. Unfortunately, people haven't married people that complete their life assignment. So after 1 or 2, 3 years, you find two separate individuals in a home. Right. So my vision and my assignment doesn't look like what you also wanted to do. Right. So that's how come I may be tired, you are not tired, and I don't want to go, you don't want to go. So unfortunately, people go into marriage not marrying people that matches their life assignment. Right. Having said that, you want to ask a question?
Yes, I wanted to know. I mean, you were saying that that is why we get partners who do not want to go whilst we want to go. Yeah. But you see, it's supposed to be a balance. I mean, you are here, I am here. Mm-hmm. So if you do not want to go, I want to go. Like if you're an introvert, I'm an extrovert, something like that.
Okay, so I think your question would answer it later on.
Later,
okay. So that I can focus on your initial question, self-love.
Okay, self-love.
Me, over the years, I don't see self-love as taking yourself out. I don't see self-love as just affirmation. I don't see self-love as just going to the spa. All those are just symptoms or characteristics that shows that somebody loves themselves. But that in themselves is not self-love. Now, for me, self-love begins when you have the ability, one, to regulate your emotion. Number two, you have the ability now to protect your dignity. Some people can't protect their dignity. Number 3, you have the discipline to discipline your impulses. You see people behave on impulse. Oh, it's just my impulse. It's just my impulse. Once you do that, you're going to lose yourself. Now, unfortunately, most people don't understand some of these dynamics that self-love actually begins with your understanding how to regulate, 1, your emotion, 2, how you protect your dignity. Number 3, how you discipline your impulses. Number 4, how you refuse people of taking advantage of you. How do you do that? You do that by making sure that you don't betray yourself. Mimi, it will interest you to know that most people don't lack self-love. What they lack is internal leadership. Because self-love is actually self-governance under pressure. Your ability to govern yourself.
Apostle, I like the gestures. I mean, govern. Are you not going to be independent? Yeah, the other time we were talking about women who are independent struggling to find men, right? Mm-hmm. So my question to you is, how can we practice self-love even when we are open to relationships? Because from the way you are talking, it's like doing things for yourself alone. By the time you realize you are alone.
Okay, so I beg to differ. What I'm trying to say is that you must have the ability to mature yourself, to improve yourself. So the word to govern yourself. You see, Mimi, I counseled somebody the last time, and the person said that jokingly. He said, Apostle, I think if I marry you, I'll have a little problem. Then I said, why? He said, because you have learned to master yourself. You have learned to control yourself. So I'm not going to do too much trying to say, oh, don't do this. Oh, don't go here. Don't go here. A lot of people have not even learned self-mastery. They have not even learned self-governance. They don't even know how to be able to even encourage themselves. I'm not marrying you for me to become your encourager. Because if you lack self-encouragement before I married you, you're going to be like a parasite. So most people are going into relationship hoping that your joy, your happiness depends on your partner. Marriage is an empty room. Relationship is an empty room. What you have is what you bring in. You are not going to be any happier than the way you were when you enter marriage. Marriage is an amplifier. It will amplify you. When you are sad, marriage will make you more sad. When you are happy, marriage will give you, because it's a multiplier, just like money.
You guys are scaring us.
Money doesn't have a character. Money only takes on the character of the owner.
Oh, okay.
So when money is in the hands of a kind person, you see that he will do kind things. Because money in itself is just a currency. Anybody Mimi, you went to the bank. The money they gave you, a drug dealer went and put that money into the bank. Do you call that a drug dealing money in your hand? No. In your hand, it's not drug money. In the drug dealer's hand, is drug money. Okay. The same way marriage is to either amplify you, magnify you, is a revealer. Let me tell you, the greatest ground where your patience, your honesty, your faithfulness will be tested is marriage.
Ms. Nyakwa, you are married. We want to know if what Apostle is saying is true. Is it true?
Yeah. So, you see, like he said, marriage will not change you, okay? The perception that people have, which says, I want to get married to a rich person so that I'll become rich. Yes, it will change your status from becoming poor to rich. But then it can never change who you are, especially if you do not have self-love. Like he said, marriage will only project what you already have in you. So if you love yourself less, hoping that you are going to be in a relationship and expecting your husband or fiancé to make you love yourself more, you are wrong. You are rather going to love out of insecurity because you don't even know how to love yourself in the first place. So no matter how somebody will treat you, you cannot have the true definition of happiness. So personally, in my marriage, even before I entered into my marriage, I made my husband understand that this is me. This is what I do. This is where I want to get. And this is who I want to become. So if you know that your visions do not align with mine, then please step back. Because there is no way I am going to pause anything I am doing because of marriage. Because at the end of it, if he is supposed to build himself in any aspect of his life, I am not going to stop him from doing that. So I don't equally expect you from stopping my vision because I am married to you.
Rightly said. Oh, please put your hands together for the missus and the counselor. Okay, so So,
and the single lady.
of course. Queen Yola, you said they were scaring you. I mean, but earlier you mentioned that you like to take yourself out, chill and all that. And you said you are single. Yeah. So it doesn't also mean that you're not open to relationships, right?
Yeah, I'm actually open.
You're open, right?
In
your chilling and all that, how do you combine the chilling and also you being open to relations? Because you are taking care of yourself, you are investing in yourself, your attention is on yourself. How do you also pay attention to others who are yet to come or who want to come?
Okay, so first of all, just as it said, now self-love, if you remember what I said earlier, is about falling in love deeply with yourself, like you said, self-mastery. Now, what's that self-mastery? It's all about what is my weaknesses, what is my strength, what am I able to do, what am I not able to do, what are my insecurities, what are my traumas. Especially our childhood traumas tend to affect us so much later in life that sometimes if you don't sit back to reflect, you will miss that point. You keep on getting triggers and you wouldn't even know what's bringing that triggers. But sweetheart, you have a childhood trauma. You need to sit down and you need to reflect. So after you've gone through all that healing process, now I know who I am. I know what I can take. I know what I cannot take. Now, I've done my work, and it was a very, very hard work. It took me years to build. It took me tears. It took me pains. I had to pull people out. I had to draw people in. So after you've done all this homework, of course, I'm independent, I'm happy, I'm confident. If you're coming into my life, you need to project what I'm projecting. So that's what actually helps you make the right choice. So now, yes, I'm going out. I'm giving myself all the love, all the treatment. It enables me see through you when you're coming. Now, when you've not dealt with your traumas, when you've not dealt with your insecurities, and there is someone coming, like he said, you will be hoping, like a parasite, feeding on what they are bringing onto the table. That is when you become so dependent on your partner. It's wrong, sweetheart. After you've done the homework, when he's coming, you're already happy. He amplifies what you're already feeling. So whether my husband is at home or not, whether my fiancé is at home or not, I'm happy. When he's around, if he does not want to go out, I'm going out. Even if he does not want to go out and he's in a bad mood, for instance, if the two of you is in the house and your partner is in a bad mood, you don't have no self-love. You don't have no self-mastery. And I make us attitude. No. That is when your husband is on 0%. You need to be on 100% or 80%. That is when you need to be a real partner. Cheer him up. Do things to make him happy. Just like you would expect him to do when you are not happy. So, sweetheart, that's what I'm all about.
Yeah. And doing what will make him happy, don't forget to do Korea, Jane. Okay, Apostle, let me come to you. So, we are moving into relationships. I mean, self-love in relationships, right? Yeah. When we talk about relationships, one thing that stands out is communication. But it looks like a lot of people put that at the back and focus on the I love you. I mean, I love you. I love your physique. I love everything. Sometimes we don't even love the mind. We love the physical things the person is bringing. How important is communication when it comes to self-love and relationships?
Okay, so let me start off by saying that, you see, marriage or relationship have three major key areas. They are the three most important areas. At the same time, they are the three most dangerous areas. If you can tick all those boxes, those three boxes, your relationship will be fine, your marriage will be fine. If you can't tick them, you're going to struggle. The first one is communication. The second one is money. The third one is sex. Now, these three are the major problematic areas in relationship and marriage. When people are divorcing, you'll find around these three slots: communication, sex, or money. Now, communication is a life wire. If there's no communication, there's no relationship. I don't understand how you could be in love with somebody and not talk for 2 days, 3 days. And people think that's normal. It's not normal. anybody that your heart really yearn for. Do you know that when you take your two of your ears, you join it together, it gives you the shape of the heart? Yeah. Oh, just try it and see. It means that anybody that truly loves you want to listen to you, want to hear you talk. Yeah. So you want to hear the person's voice always. So communication becomes the life wire. Listen to me. If there's no communication, the life of the relationship is dying. And guess what? If your partner is not talking to you, they are talking to someone. Or they are talking to something. Because people, yes, something. I want to put that in quotes. So communication is very important in a relationship. Like I said, without it, there's no relationship. Once they stop talking to you, sometimes even not they stop, you see the cues. Long time before they reply your text message, they begin to avoid you, they begin to ignore you, they begin to give you all this monologue syllabus. Yes, no, all those stuff. Those are all signs that the thing is dying. You remember when you fell in love first? You can be talking the whole night and be roaming on your bed. Your leg will be on the ceiling.
Oh, but Apostle, that is normal. I mean, when you see somebody and you love the person, you start talking to the person all the time.
Yes.
You know, but with time, it gets boring. Anna.
You see, it only gets boring. I'll bring it back to the point. When people have not married those who match their life assignment. For example, you marry a guy that is into football. Okay, you don't know anything about football. He's watching football. He can't discuss football with you. Yeah. And if you are not willing to bring your game up, at least you to learn a little about the football so you can easily communicate. Apart from that, football time will be alone time. That he has to even leave the house to go somewhere and watch the football. So me, I'm an apostle in what I do with all the things you've mentioned. Yeah. So I'm not even going to marry a lady who doesn't fit into this assignment. It's going to be chaotic and problematic.
Gosh. Apostle Theophilus, thank you so much.
But a bit to do for a bit, like having a partner, sometimes, like, definitely you get bored at a point in time.
So I have this friend, right? I was talking to somebody. I was in a talking stage with somebody. And then I visited my female friend. I was still talking to the person and my legs were on the wall. I was on the bed, like rolling and on. And my friend was, hey, Mimi, guy, where do you? Because she said that because she said after that,
you see, so there's a difference between having healthy conversation.
Exactly.
I get my point, than just being a talkative.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah, but can a couple be talking all the time in the house?
I even wanted to ask Miss Nyankwa.
Yeah. Can you be talking all the time?
But if you allow me to answer my questions, this conversation will be healthy.
Yeah,
but if you just cut me off, we're not going to have a good conversation.
Yeah.
No, of course, because if she cut me off, I didn't even land.
Yeah.
You understand that one? So please allow me to actually land.
Okay. Let's have a healthy
conversation. So don't listen to rebut my point at all.
Okay.
Because I could give you all the data and all the statistics of what I'm saying. So let the lady, married woman, give an answer. I come back.
Okay, Miss Nyankwa.
Apostle is very high. Yeah. So, as a therapeutic communicator, I always say something whenever I'm talking to clients about communication. You know, there's a difference between communication and effective communication. And there's a difference between sexual communication and healthy communication. This is the reason why you might start losing interest in the process of talking to somebody during a talking stage or something. It's because probably at the early stages of the relationship, you were doing more of, I love you, my feel, let's go, like that kind of conversation. But then if you are doing more of visions, I went to work, this happened, I really want to start this, something happened, this is coming up. You always have something to talk about.
What if the other person is not interested in
that is the
such
problem.
A conversation? Yeah.
You know, personally, when I got married to my husband, I realized he had communication problem. So I had to sit him down as a student and teach him what effective communication is. Because his way of communication did not align with my way. So we used to have problems with communication. Because at the end of it, I feel misunderstood. He feels misunderstood. He feels I don't give him the chance to express himself. I feel he do not listen to me. Until I taught him that there is a difference between communication. And then he began to understand. You know, sometimes we love people the way we want to love instead of how they want to love. So you need to teach that person that this is how I want to be loved. This is how I want to be communicated to. once they have that concept, communication begins to go smoothly.
But
Yeah.
can I ask you a question? She said when you got married to him, you realized he had communication problems. So my question is, didn't you see that before getting married to him?
You know, before getting married to my husband, we didn't really spend enough time together
So how did you make that choice?
because I saw what I needed to see.
You didn't concentrate on the communication.
Okay,
No,
so
you know, sometimes you can't have 100% person.
Yeah.
You need to look at the most important
Important
things.
things.
So that
Yeah.
means you overlooked his communication problem
Because I
in the
knew
first place.
I could teach him
Yeah,
to
Queen.
become
So
who
I have a
wanted him
question
to be.
for you, right? You have been in previous relationships before you got to the point of self-identity, self-love, and all that. Did you have issues with communication?
No. So first of all, I'm very big on communication. And the one thing I've realized is, before wasting much time in getting to know people, the kind of conversation the person who comes into your life actually has with you determines his intentions for you. So if you meet a man and he's all about sexuality, like every day he's talking sex, every day he's talking sex, sweetheart, he doesn't want nothing serious to do with you. But as Counselor said earlier on, you know, the ears, when a man or a person is truly into you, they really want to listen to you. They are all about you. They are attentive to your every detail. So when you have a man come into your life and he's concerned about even the little insignificant things that sometimes you'd be like, oh, okay. Like, I never knew, you know, it puzzles you. You should know that person is genuinely interested in you.
Okay, thank you very much. Apostle, we are sorry about earlier what happened, but let me ask you this.
Apostle, you're not going for me. Why? Maybe I'm controversial. Why?
No, I'm more controversial than you.
That's nice. I love it. So let's have a controversial talk.
Don't worry. We'll pair the two of you on the LTS show, where you can have your, you know. But Apostle, let me ask you, since you're a financial coach, emotional coach, and all that, between emotions and finances, I mean, which one is more important in marriage?
So I'll answer this question based on, you see, there are 7 kinds of stability you would all need. For example, what you were talking about, even compatibility. People cherish chemistry over compatibility. But even compatibility, you might be compatible in several ways. You see me, I can't marry a lady who have not developed herself mentally. Because my conversations, the people I have conversations with are all my work, strategy, leaders, and like that's the realm I am in. So most of my conversations are going to run along that kind of space. Assuming there's a lady who she's not really interested in mental development. She just wants to be as simple and as normal. So let me just be as simple and enjoy my life.
But you love it.
You see, that's how come love is not enough for marriage. Ask those who are divorcing, they still love each other. Our study shows that one of the greatest challenge to modern relationships is this X factor. Most people are in a relationship, but they're still talking to their ex. They are still in love with them. But they couldn't stay with them. So love is the foundation. Mimi, if you are building a house and you lay a foundation, will you move in? Do you call that a house? That's the foundation. But that house is incomplete. Love is foundation. Even love, there are some kinds of love. For example, sexual love. Anybody you are not even sexually attracted to, you can't marry them. You should not just be infatuated. I must have sexual love for the partner. That's the only way affection can grow. That's the only way even romance can grow. Most people don't even have romance in their relationship. Like the conversation we are talking about, they don't even talk. Me, if I marry my wife, we will have conversation. We call it fellowship. I want to talk to somebody. When I'm coming to that, sweetheart, how are you? I will tell her about my day. Nobody should be my best friend. My best friend should be my partner. And that will have what? Conversation, fellowship. I will always talk.
Okay, so our time is up. Let me ask Ms. Nyakwa, is your partner your best friend, your bestie?
Yeah, he is.
He is. Yeah. So you don't have any bestie anyway?
No.
Okay. So what is that thing that is keeping you together?
Okay.
Briefly, please.
So it's about our purpose, okay? And I live by the principle of the Bible. Men are supposed to love, women are supposed to respect. And God actually gave that rule because he knew it's kind of difficult for a woman to submit. And it's difficult for a man to love because he would definitely see another woman, he will fall in love, and then he would try and move to that direction. So I do my possible best to respect him. And then he do the loving. And he's so lovely.
Oh.
Very lovely.
Oh.
He's willing to listen to me. And that makes me draw more closer to him. Because at the end of the day, if I go out and I have a very bad day, I know that, no, my baby is there. Let me just run back home. He's going to listen to me. He's going to give me all the comfort that I need. And the vision ahead is what is keeping us. Because like Apostle said, you cannot get married to somebody because of love. It will fail. The marriage will fail.
Okay.
In the space of 1 year, you might find certain things that will discourage you. But then when you have a lot of vision, you know that we have to go and take that ball. So in as much as you are anointed, I am anointed, we still have the vision to get there. So you even pass here, I'll pass here, and we will still get there.
Wow.
Because at the end of it, that is what we want. And that is what marriage is.
Marriage go be, oh. Okay, so lastly, Ms. Nyakwa, what do you do? Like, talk about like what you do. Do you have any upcoming projects or anything at all?
Yeah, so I am a movie producer. I am a marriage counselor as well. I am a student midwife as well as an influencer, and I run businesses as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
businesses.
Yeah,
Okay.
2 businesses.
Hey, okay, so do you have social media platforms?
Yes.
Of course.
So TikTok is Miss Nyakwa or Queen of Motivation. Instagram is Miss Nyakwa. Facebook is Mavis Nana Bediako. And YouTube is Miss Nyakwa TV.
Okay, so Queen, lastly, let me just ask you, do you think relationships can survive with trust alone? Even though you are single?
Yeah. If
It
there's
can.
trust,
If
there
there's
is
trust,
transparency.
and there is no love, it can still survive. Or should I come to Apostle and ask him,
Trust.
can you love somebody and not trust the person? Or
No,
can you trust
it's impossible.
It's impossible.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So give us your last words.
Okay, so my last words to young girls out there is be smart. For me, I would just be plain as possible. Sex is not love. Don't let him sweet talk you, sweetheart. And outside the bedroom, nothing much is what goes on in the bedroom. There is so much to love. There is so much to a relationship outside of sex. If he's not paying attention to you, he doesn't love you. If he's not communicating to you, he doesn't love you. If he's not telling you about his day, he doesn't love you. If he doesn't tell you about how bad his date went, how good his date went, he doesn't love you. Trust me, he has someone that he's sharing his life with. Now, love in a nutshell is the ability to share your life with someone else. So if he's not sharing his life with you, sweetheart, he's got someone that he's sharing his life with.
Thank you very much, Yula. Apostle will take the last bit.
Okay, so I like how she ended. If he doesn't, he doesn't. If he doesn't, he doesn't. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Very powerful. You know the danger we have now, and this is a call to corporate bodies, institutions, and individuals who organize programs and podcasts. Over the years, we have overemphasized woman empowerment. So let's empower the girl child. It's coming from a point where in those days, women were left at the background. So there was a need for women to be given a voice, to be an accountant, to be a politician, to be a lawyer. That was very powerful. There was a need for that. But right now, women are already empowered. Do you know why we've seen a lot of assertive young ladies, ambitious, godly, great women? They can't find husbands. Why? You see this woman, well-educated, well-behaved. Like she said, she has discovered herself, worked on all her insecurities. You are up there. So you're not going to settle for anything less.
Right.
And the man sees all these young ladies and they are scared.
Yeah.
And they are afraid. So they are not coming for them.
Yeah.
Who is working on the male child
Yeah.
to come up? So the male child have been abandoned, left to the background, and we are only empowering the women. So we have a situation where more ladies are empowered, more ladies are assertive, more ladies are godly, more ladies are decent, they are vision-oriented. But guess what? They just can't find matching partners.
So that's the problem.
A major problem.
Okay,
And the
so
last one, maybe.
Queen,
Let me.
I'm sorry.
If a man
Queen.
doesn't invest in you, he doesn't love you. Let me add that.
Okay, so thank you so much, my guests. I really wanted us to delve into this, but our time, I'm very, very sorry. My producer is going to take my head.
So, talking about marriage, I just want to make something clear. these days, I feel like the young ones are so focused about the wedding. Wedding is not marriage, okay? So if you are here and then you are planning on getting married to somebody, look beyond the 2 days or 1 day program. That is not the marriage itself. Don't be so excited about the wedding, but then look deep into what is ahead of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And so we had Apostle Jeffries here, Apostle Theophilus Jeffries. He's a counselor. Masami Nina App. He's a counselor. We also had Miss Mavis Nyakwa, or Miss Nyakwa, and also Queen Yola here with us on our special Vows Day edition. This is just like one segment, so so we'll take a quick break. When we come back, we have more for you.
My Valentine, baby tomato. My Valentine, baby. My Valentine, baby tomato. My Valentine, baby tomato. My Valentine, baby. My dopamine, baby tomato. My Valentine.
I don't know what you've learned today, but for me, I've learned a lot. Apostle was saying that you are not marrying to become an encourager. Audience, do you agree to that? Do you agree? This segment is going to be very interactive, and we are going to do this with the audience, with the viewers. Keep your comments coming. And I know you have a lot of questions. But before that, Apostle, I do have a very question for the three of you. It's a very quick one before my audience come in. This you are going to complete the sentence for me. A very quick one. Yes, very quick one. Yes, it does. But I want to start with Queen Yula. So can you complete this sentence in one line?
Oh.
A healthy relationship cannot survive without...
A healthy relationship cannot survive without trust.
Without trust?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Without trust and good communication.
Thank you so much. Okay, Apostle, a healthy relationship cannot survive without self-love. Which aspect of self-love?
The totality of self-love. You are not going because you are not going to a relationship as a half individual, as a complete person. You know, we have a whole numbers and integers. You should be a complete human being into a relationship. So the self-love is a complete you yourself.
My audience, this evening, are you complete to move into a healthy relationship? Apostle, they said no. They don't agree.
No, you don't need to be fully complete, but you must love yourself. Even if you are, you see, there are two roommates you have inside your mind. The self-critic and then the coach.
Okay.
Unfortunately, many of us allow the self-critic to always talk. Oh, look at you. You made that mistake again. Like that self-critic, that voice, it polices you throughout your day. Any mistake you make, that voice comes. Oh, you made a mistake. Oh, look at you. So you are not able to take it lenient on yourself. You always self-condemn. You see, condemnation, the greatest one is self-condemnation, when you condemn yourself. Like yourself as you are, and you'll be good.
Thank you so much, Apostle. That is so strong. I just go straight to Messi Akwa before my audience come in with their questions. The same question, Messi Akwa.
Purpose and vision.
Purpose and vision.
Yeah.
So I think now let me go to my audience. Some of them have questions for you as discussion was ongoing on self-love, on relationship, on marriage as well. So please, if you have a question, you just give me a wave. Just wave your hand. And any question you have, just wave your hand. And okay, so please, the mic is just there.
Okay, my question is, some get married without knowing their purpose in life, but they still meet men who are well made, and then they help their partner to also find their purpose in life. So how about that? So when you say, if the person has not found their purpose in life, or if they've not found themselves, they cannot get married. I really want to understand that part, because it's not everybody that really gets that exposure to find their purpose in life. Others meet partners who come and add on onto their life. They educate them, they help them to improve upon their life, and then they eventually find themselves. So I'm asking that, so that person who doesn't have that opportunity to find themselves or to find their purpose, does it mean they don't deserve love, they don't deserve to get married if the opportunity comes?
Thank you so much. Please, your name again.
My name is Lydia.
Lydia, thank you so much for that question. I think this question, Miss Nyakwa.
Yeah, thank you so much, Lydia. So we are not saying that if you've not found your purpose, you don't deserve love. But then this is the question. Is it everyone who can help you build your purpose? No. It depends on the person you are moving with. So to be on the safer side, you need to find your purpose. Marriage is not finding someone to complete you. It's finding someone to complement you. So this is the situation. If you find somebody who is willing to complement you and make you find your purpose, then it's a win for you. But if you find somebody who is going to rather sabotage you, then it's a loss. So to be on the safer side, make sure you are halfway there so that when the person comes, they help you there. Thank
you so much, Miss Yako. I said, find someone who would compliment you. I know Apostle wants to say something, but Apostle, hold on for that. I think there's another question from the audience. Yes. So please, your name and your question.
I'm Victoria. Please, I have two questions in one net. One has to do with self-love, just as Apostle was discussing. So one, I would like to know that, is self-love something we learn or something we are born with? And into transition, that goes to you, Mrs. I would like to know, you loving yourself doesn't does it make you selfish? What if your husband or your spouse finds out that you love yourself more than him? Wouldn't that cause chaos or something?
Thank you so much, Victoria. Apostle, do we teach self-love?
Okay, so you see, most of us, charity begins at home.
Okay.
So the fundamental place where you learn love is home, where you are coming from. Unfortunately, some people came from homes where they have never experienced true love. Your love is based on performance. The day you pass your exam, they clap for you. The day your birthdays, anytime your parents only cheer you up. Many people, they have never experienced true love, that even they still love you when you make mistake. Most human beings now, currently, came from such dysfunctional background, where you are only loved based on performance. So many of us grew that we don't understand self-love. So your mommy and your dad, they are the first people to teach us self-love. You love the child not based on you pass your exam or you have done that, you have done that. But unfortunately, that's where we are coming from. So many people have never experienced what we call true love. Being loved unconditionally. People don't even know unconditional love. So that's their trauma. So should they even find somebody who wants to even give that, they see that as a red flag. Not too much about that. The first question my sister asked is that, you see, anybody who is not teachable, I could marry a lady who is not there. I'm a coach, I'm a trainer, I've raised children, I've raised people, so I'll be able to help anybody come out with the patience, with the honor and everything. But assuming this person is not teachable, this person is proud, this person is self-absorbed and arrogant. You see, there are two things you must not have when you are not even there. Pride and arrogance. You shouldn't have it. When you see it in a partner, you cannot even help them grow or develop.
Should we run?
Well, I leave that to the audience to decide.
Okay, so audience will leave that to you to decide. Victoria, are you satisfied? Okay. That's another one.
Okay, thank you so much, Victoria, for your question. So, like I said from the onset, self-love becomes selfish when it's all about you all the time. That is why I said that self-love is in as much as loving people, you give yourself that same love. So if I am loving my husband the right way and loving myself back, he's not going to have a problem with it. But then if I'm always putting myself first without considering his emotions, that is when he has problem with it. Let's say every time we want to eat, he says, oh, babe, let's eat rice. I'm like, oh, no, I want yam. Every day is what I want. He will have problem with it. But then if I am considering what he wants at times and considering what I want at times, we agree and then the love flows.
Thank you so much. I think Queen, you have something to say. But Queen, before you come in, let me take another question from the audience. Before you come in, I think there is yes. Please, the microphone.
Me pacho, your friend me Daniel. Pacho, me ti say Miss Queen. Can be say. So I say odofun timi embusa o. Ebia me hu keni ejuma ti sen ana ohun ti sen na ekọ ene sa nyoma nkeka ho na eno e kire say odofun no ondo na me pacho me pese embusa say yen a e dindin na ye pekasa o ba enye pi say ntimi embusa sa nsem no ento aso each and every day a eno nche say ye mpewa na.
Okay, thank you so much for the question, Queen.
Yeah.
Widya is directed to you.
Okay, sorry, but so no matter how quiet you are, no matter how much introverted you are, when you truly love somebody, when your heart is truly beating for someone, their welfare is like naturally your welfare. It's your concern. You can't tell me you're quiet in the room, you see your wife or your girlfriend sad, and then you don't even have that sympathy to ask her what's wrong with her. Or you can't tell me you really love someone and you're really interested in them, that they went to work, they came back, and you can't even ask them how their day went.
Maybe they had so much.
No, that's not love. Love is selfless. Sweetheart, no matter how much of a tough day I had, if I'm in a relationship, seeing you alone, number one, makes me happy. When you come back, me asking you about how your day went, activities that went on your day, even cheers me up. That is when you know you truly love the person.
If I don't do that, that doesn't mean I don't love you. Is that a point?
Sweetheart, you better go out there and find the person you're really interested in, because love is selfless. Now, I want to go back to what...
I think, Queen, I think they are agreeing to you.
Yeah.
And that's from the ladies. I don't know why.
No, because it's true, right? It's so true. If you have a man or a woman with you, and then each and every day they are not concerned about what you do, about any details in your life, sweetheart, it's all about sex. And then once it's all about sex in the bedroom, you better run. Because there are days when you will need your partner to at least listen to you, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So I want to add to what she was saying.
Okay, sure.
Now, that self-love we're talking about, and let me put it simple for you to understand. In a nutshell, is healing. Just take it that self-love is healing. Finding out your scars, your wounds, and working very hard on yourself. And it hurts. For instance, imagine you were raped when you were 5 years old. It hurts to go back to that memory. But mind you, that memory is what is causing a lot of chaos in your current relationship, in your marriage. So, sweetheart, it's better for you to give yourself self-love, meaning that go back to that years ago when you were hurt. Forgive yourself. Forgive the person who hurt you, and let yourself go and let yourself feel loved again. So you will actually have the capacity to also give love in the same way you want your partner to give it. Now, what Counselor was saying, if your partner is even giving you love, not say what cramp no background, no true love in you, you can't even have the capacity to receive. But self-love that we're talking about is why you won't juma. Ama si say no one kasa no when true love if you more frasio, but si say no way healing. What do mama boni ache no papa boni ache no more frasi no more heti no what they are more, and now you've gotten to a stage where you've forgiven yourself as well. You've done all that healing work, so now you have the capacity to love who you are and appreciate all that you've been through in life, which has how do you call it? Which has I want the word, contributed to who you are today. So if you look at yourself in the mirror and you hate yourself, sweetheart, you have a lot of work to do. But irrespective of the hardships you've been through, if you look at yourself in the mirror today and you say, wow, I'm proud of the woman I've become today, you've healed yourself, baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now you
Thank
have the
you.
ability to accept love. That's also important.
Thank you so much. So I am proud of the man I've become today. Oh, that's so lovely. So I think, audience, I think we have another question from the audience. Who? Any other question?
But before that, let me top up to the question the gentleman asked.
Okay.
You see, in the absence of communication is assumption. So if you're not able to communicate effectively to your partner, you give them the room to assume things. Let's say you are quiet. It's not like you don't care. Maybe you care, but you're finding it difficult to ask. She might probably be thinking that you don't care about her. And because of that, the relationship is not going to be peaceful. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay.
Miss the ornament here, say free say. On Fanny me name a partner net here. If you're afraid you might buy a buofu, Macasano, no dear buffo, not by me so. And your back in any mean. To me, cost I know Frapontin or Banner buffo, but I mean.
Apostle, situation before Miss comes in.
I think communication should be a whole thing that should be. I have a curriculum for that, for communication.
Okay.
You see, men communicate differently. Women communicate differently. Now, more questions to the woman is care and attention. Oh, how are you? What's wrong? Go small, come back. Are you sure you're okay? The woman says that if you care, you keep coming. So you keep coming. She wants to keep coming, keep coming, keep coming before she finally opens up to you as a man. So if a man does not understand the ecology of the communication of a woman, you ask a one to say, okay, me, I'm going. I get my point. But a woman wants to be sure that you really care before she opens up. To the man, more question means interrogation.
Okay.
Are you sure? I said, I'm fine. Are you sure I'm fine? The third time, he will scream. I said, I'm fine. Leave me alone. You see, so the woman must understand what it means to leave your husband alone and letting your husband alone.
Thank you so much,
Apostle. The two are different.
Apostle, on that, the two are different. There is a real-time scenario here. I want you to take that. And they were narrating their life story, relationship. and you speak to that whilst audience also respond to that. So I think my producer is ready. Okay, yes. So
believed in her. I paid school fees.
So, Queen, you heard that. I would like to respond to the first one. The first one. To the extent that a young man, like my age, like the one who just asked a question, invest a lot. Get to a point in time, the lady is now calling the shots. And you are being turned as a slave. What should he do? Situation like that.
Okay, so first of all, before I go that to it, I think we need to clarify what the one in the audience, counselor, couldn't really, but I'll add up to what he was saying because he was just, sweetheart, now part of it is about you reading your partner, get to know the person. Everyone has a love language. Obia was subain. And to know, in as much as you need to communicate, it's very important to know when and how to go about it. And to ukunaba or frejuma ba one kasawe hu heat no ni buefu e hona o mira den how make crank cow shut you off. That is when you need to cool down. You see, that is when you need to give him body gesture love. Oh, sitting down, warm some water, put his feet inside, massage his toes, give him a good massage. Don't ask him anything about how his day went, because just give him that soothing relief. If it's a good sex, you give him. If it's a good food, you give him. Now, when he's relaxed at a much later time, then you go to him and, sweetheart, can you talk to me now? Oh, baby, na kumim ne wakasa. When you saw by any na, oh, sister. Please, I hope we are clear on that. So now back to the story. Yeah. First of all, my question is, didn't he see the red flags before going ahead to marry her?
Sometimes you don't see red.
It's a lie.
Looks so white.
No. You see, love, some people love so much to the extent that they let it blind their logic. Sweetheart, no matter how your heart speaks, sit outside your heart and then look steady with the mind. You can see. Okay. Don't let love fool you. I can bet you that when they were together, even before they got married, the lady had some bossy attitude, authoritative attitude that he overlooked. Counselor said something. He said, money comes to amplify. Now, what did now go school? Ama wakoyobi, ama sisi obe catcher me say, house chores sadani, deben on fasa buone emma. Odo yewu, before owa rain no, na oba no otetemau, okasane hwa otumite temau. Those were red flags. You ignored it. even before you took her to school, no, I on be ye obia ni patitru as say all boss no. Now osumana on call. Oh ebia odon pacho to me afa we mami and to one on sunny etra. You saw that, but you ignored it. Why? Odo taba sunny to me yo.
I want to validate the guy's point.
Okay.
You see, there's a thin line between those who love you and those who need you. You have not dated somebody who truly needs you before. The behavior of the person who needs you and the person who loves you, they look almost the same. So at the particular point, the lady needs the guy. She would put up anything the same character.
Is it like going back in university? They'll be like, help me finish my course.
Okay, well, so that's a conversation, but I'm just trying to validate the guy because things like that, we need to sit him down and find out. You cannot just throw judgment on him because you may not, because he was even crying. Yeah. Now, the point here is that I felt that, have you dated a village girl before? You were all in the village. You love each other. Then you move to the city. When people's value change, what they see is different. So he loved you in the village. We're in love, but he moved or she moved out to the village to the city. Now her vision has changed. Her value has changed. Her perception about life has changed. Everything has changed. She feels that I deserve better, I can get better. It takes very few human beings to still come back to that level and accept you the way you are. So there are some things the guy have just run a lost. He should just accept that he has run a lost and just moved on.
Audience, is it easy to accept it? Is it easy?
Yeah, it's not easy. Can I ask you what Counselor just said?
Yes, very, very quick one.
You see, I love what he just said. There's a thin difference between someone who loves you and someone who needs you. Now, in this situation, now there's also a possibility where you enjoy true love when you find the person who loves you and needs you at the same time.
Okay.
Now, in this situation, the girl needed the guy to finish up her education, to build herself, to find her purpose. Now, this guy truly loved the girl from the heart and needed her in her life. Now, when that happens, the only way you can tell when someone just needs you to improve their life is tolerance.
Okay.
Tolerance sometimes fails because men don't want to tolerate you because of their what they mean here. It told the be I won't always be available. I won't give you my full ear. I won't give you my full support when you need me. All these things are there, but the truth is when you truly love the person, you tend to ignore. Because mind you, they will come back and they love bomb you again to cover up for that. I didn't know more yeah or now. A brand say cramanya my dream, yeah, me say, Obesana dream.
Yes. Thank you so much, Queen. Miss, before you touch on that, I want you to first respond to the second one for the sake of our time. Then you touch that. The second one was about a young lady who have dated a man for quite 8 years. And for some time, the man is not showing any interest of marriage. And the lady found out that he has impregnated a friend. What should she do?
So, when it comes to men, okay, they know what they want at the first instant.
At the first instant?
Yeah. I met my husband once. We got married. Yeah.
Come again. Come again. So that doesn't mean that those of us who have dated and yes, so come.
No. I'm not saying those of you who have dated for long, there's a problem with it. But I'm saying that men really know what they want.
Okay.
So for a man to keep you for 8 years without showing any sign was a red flag from the beginning. So why were you there? You should have made him lay whatever vision he had for you at the onset. You don't wait for 8 years. You're already married to him. 8 years?
8 years.
Oh, you're already married to him, just that he had not gone
like
home.
Master's degree, PhD degree.
Plus.
Audience, do you agree to that?
8 years. No.
Apostle, you were shaking your head, nodding.
You see, some of these things are not generic. So we kind of, for example, they are isolated cases.
Okay.
So we don't use isolated cases to draw flat conclusion for everybody. A lot of men still don't even know their purpose in life. They don't even know what they want.
Then
they are
why
still
you
juggling.
Relationship?
No, wait. So that's the crisis we are having.
Okay.
In Ghana here, the average guy finished school he raised around about 35. 35, he still doesn't even know what he wants to do in life. He's still juggling. But a woman at 18, she's already full-grown woman. Has all, you see, women have abundance mindset because they have, when they are growing up. But most young men of today really are still trying to find their footing. They don't have not even discovered their purpose and their assignment in life. So he finds a lady that he may loves you. He's okay with you.
Okay.
But he's just not sure of himself. Some men are not sure of themselves. He doesn't even know what he wants in life.
Apostle, please hold on. Do you agree that men are not, sometimes not sure of themselves? Yes. You agree? Yes. Apostle.
So the narrative is that it's not few men. I've even debated this on a very big platform where senior men of God were saying that, no, when I saw my wife, I just knew this is my wife. How many people actually even hear the audible voice of God? How many people can even literally say that I heard God? Majority will be the simple thing, come and follow me. In the Bible, how many people even saw a direct vision before they followed Jesus? To what? Apostle Paul. The rest were just follow me and I'll make you fishers of men.
Exactly.
So people are evolving and people are developing. It is in the evolving and the developing that people find themselves. So I don't believe that all men, once they see a lady, they know you are the one they want. I beg to differ.
You, Apostle, did they actually allow me to land before getting in?
So
but then let me make the point clear here.
For the sake of our time, 10 seconds. Queen, you have 5 seconds. So, Mr. Akwa.
Let me make the point clear here. I'm not saying when a man sees you, automatically he should know that you are the one.
Okay.
But then a man cannot be with you for 8 years and say that he doesn't know you are the one. And in as much as you know you've not found yourself and you don't know who you are, why are you wasting somebody's time? Wait till you are then you find yourself before you go for somebody. Don't waste somebody's time for 8 years and say that as at that time I didn't really know what I want, I didn't know who I was, so I was just juggling around. It doesn't work that way.
It doesn't work that way. And I think
Let me enhance what she said.
You
Sweetheart,
support...
I want you to stand on your ground. Now, ladies, let me tell you something. This is something I've studied over the years. There is something God has given men that I always say, probably they themselves are not even aware of it. So, Bema share with first instance, Oba Shana one dada won say for a lifetime he knows. At an instance he knows. But when he also wants you for last, he knows. He knows, baby. When the man wants you for a lifetime, he shows. And when he wants you for last, he will go for it.
I think, Queen, Miss Yakwa, hold on. I think it's getting very interesting. I could see some kind of noise in the audience. I really want to hear just one person from the audience. I think, yes, you want to say something?
Okay, I'm Priscilla.
Okay, Priscilla.
I want to ask Miss Nyakwa that for how long should we be with our partners before we settle? On what she was saying, she said she met her husband once and they settled. So I want to know, for how long should you be with your partner before you settle? And also, I want to know the difference between dating and courtship.
Miss Yakwa, how long?
Okay, so when it comes to how long you need to go with somebody before you settle with them, I will tell you there's no timeline, okay? It depends on what you've observed. If there have been instances where you've been able to have difficult conversations with the person, you've seen what you really want, and you feel like both of you are compatible, you can even get married in the space of 6 months. I dated my husband for 1 year. We had not met in person. He came down, we got married, he went. We are okay. Because I saw what I needed in him. He saw, we knew we were compatible, even in as much as there was distance. Okay, somebody will say that before you get married to somebody, you need to stay with the person for at least 6 months to know some of the things. Because if you are not staying with a person, you can't know. But I bet you that you can stay with somebody for 10 years and you still don't know what you will know after you get married to them.
Thank you so much. Queen.
Quickly.
Very quick one.
See, I like to keep things very plain. Mema aware enye pressure wo so. Emma weni mfra wo nyoma bi ho. Please, marriage is not compulsory. Don't let society place marriage at a certain pivotal place where people are so eager to get married that they lose sight of the most important things. Now, you're asking, how would you know, like, from the difference between dating and courtship? If you meet someone, like she said, and you are able to truly see who they are for who they are, and you feel like, oh, this is what I need. Oh, they compliment me. Oh, wait a minute, it's not. Then you move it to the next level. That is when the person makes their intention known to you and you to the person. Do you understand? Please, sometimes in some of these things, we talk about it like it's simple, but it's not. For instance, when she a fresh boy, be no fair. Hey, Mr. Branty, can we woman a crown son or no babe kasa? And so no bekasa ya no kakre be crown no. Yo, you're already dripping for the guy. So imagine he gives you a good joystick. You are finished.
Queen,
no matter what he does, no matter the red flags, you won't even see.
Queen, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Apostle, I'm just giving you just 5 seconds to respond to the issue of men of God.
Well, I don't think I'll have time to respond to any of the things because I'll just make the statement that to be hanging.
Okay.
But my point here is that love does not need to be perfect.
Okay.
Love only needs to be real. So stop looking for perfect love. Find real people. So that is the Christ society. Most of us are fake. Most of us are not real. Most of us are not genuine. I have seen ladies who come up, I don't need a man, but you are lonely. What you need now is a masculine energy in your life. But you carry an attitude, I don't need a man, I don't need a man. You demonize marriage. You see a lady, a guy also demonize. I've seen it. Most guys, I say, oh, all women are. No, that's your narrative, you see. So there's a crisis in society. Society, the deterrence, our insincerity, our dishonesty is making. The Bible says that for the hardness of their heart, because in the beginning it was not so. Marriage would always work when people are real, when people are understanding. Everything is possible.
Thank you so much. So marriage would always work when people are real and understanding. There's nothing like perfect, but you need to be real. Let who you are comes out. Don't fake anything. If you like it, tell him you like it. If you don't like it, tell him you don't like it. Thank you so much to Apostle Jeffrey and Miss Yakwa Queen. It's been so amazing with you. And to our audience, those who ask questions, I think we have an amazing package for you. And we have so many things unfolding for you. Right after this short break, we are going to have...
tomato. My Valentine, baby. My dopamine, baby, tomato. My Valentine.
You are welcome back to the Love Launch here on Clock TV. We are live on Facebook and also YouTube as well. Thank you so much for sticking with us. And thank you, Clement, for, holding in for us the questions and answers. Quite interesting questions out there. I like how our guests also answered the questions as well. But as we told you earlier, we have a couple. We cannot end the show without speaking with people that are in the marriage itself, like the institution itself, especially as a Ghanaian. It's not easy. So, Clement, what are we asking them this evening?
Mimi, you said something. It's not easy.
It's not easy to be married.
Daddy, was it so easy?
Well, I would say it's not easy at all. I mean, we've been in this marriage for so many years now. It's not been easy.
It's not been easy. Yeah. Okay. Me, I like, Nyama Timude. How did you know that you loved mommy? Like when you first met her? What was the sign? Like.
Well, let me say, relationships start from somewhere. And then love, you realize that it's kind of a feeling or some form of attraction that will actually move you from within, actually. I would say I first admired my wife when I met her firstly, and then it actually moved on to a different level and a different level till we got married. Yes.
Right.
Maybe.
Yes,
Clement. The guests, some were making a point that when men meet a woman for the first time, they know if they are going to settle down with you or if they are not going to settle down with you. Yeah. I think, but was that the point? Did you know from the onset when you met mommy?
Yes, like I said earlier on, I mean, there is this inner thing that actually triggered, you see, and then I actually realized that, no, I mean, she's the one, actually. Yes, so then I have to actually work on that. So I took a step and then...
Thank you so much. Mommy, how did you feel when he approached in the manner that you were the one? Did you also see that?
Yes, I saw that. I realized that I was in love with him when I noticed everything I do, I think about him first, wanted to be with him, all sorts of things. So
that's so sweet, right?
Wow. I just realized that we have to be together. Yeah,
so Mimi, the self-love has come in here.
Yes.
Exactly.
She was always thinking about that.
Yeah, of course.
Girls are buying it. They don't think about their partners like that. Anyways, but how long have you been married?
Let me say 20 years.
20? Oh, put your hands together. So what's that one thing that keeps the two of you together?
But Mimi, before you go, I have a question.
Okay.
You've married for 20 years. How long did you date it? I think that was a question that some of the audience wanted to know. How long should we date?
We dated for, I think, 6 months.
6 months? 6 months, audience. 6 months, not 8 years. Exactly. So, Mimi, you can.
That is if you know you are the one. Okay. Okay, so mommy, please, we want to hear you, right? We want to hear all the advice, the message you have for us. So please, when you are speaking, let the microphone get close to you. Okay. So I asked, you said 20 years. What's the one thing that has kept the two of you together?
Let me say love.
Love. Okay.
Yeah, love.
Earlier was and faith.
And trust.
And trust. Okay. Earlier with my guests, we were having this kind of, debate with communication, love, and all that. One panel member said, love is the foundation. There are other things that hold the marriage. I know it was love that moved the two of you, but what are the other things that you do that keeps the marriage working? Is it communication? Is it trust?
Is it praying together, fighting? I know somebody who said, is it fighting, gossiping, anything? Yeah.
Like you said, it's communication, touching, doing everything together. That keeps us going on. Yeah.
Doing everything together.
Everything.
So Daddy cooks.
Oh, he cooks.
Please, let's speak with Daddy.
He washes.
Wow.
We do everything together.
Okay. Daddy.
Oh, that's amazing.
Daddy, I want to hear from you. Mommy said you cook. So what's your favorite food?
Actually, banku and okra soup.
Are you good at it when it comes to steering of the banku?
I tell you,
Hey.
you have to be there to see your.
Hey. Oh God, I am tapping into this marriage. Okay, so we are in a Ghanaian society. When men support women in the kitchen and all that, we see them differently. Hey, especially if you live in a compound house. Saturday you are coming to wash with your wife. You are the one washing and your wife is inside doing something. And then someone will be like, hey, na bema na usinyama, that kind of. How do you feel when you are helping mommy, regardless of the kind of perceptions people have?
Well, we all know, the Bible says the two shall be one, and that is very deep. Two shall be one means a lot. It means you, the man, you are the same as the woman, and the woman as the same as the man. So I don't see anything, wrong if I have to help her in the kitchen or maybe doing the laundry together with her. I don't see anything wrong with that. And I believe doing such things rather helps the marriage and then the love to grow.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Please, do you have children?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
We have children.
Okay, how many boys?
Surprisingly, we have 4 boys.
Wow. And so the eldest is a boy, right?
Exactly.
Okay. Have you, as a couple, trained him to also be like you when he gets married?
Yes, let me say we basically do everything together.
With the children?
Yes.
Okay.
And so amazingly, they actually watch the way we are, and they actually do things just as we do our things. Oh. Yeah. So when you see maybe our first boy actually in the kitchen doing what mommy does or doing what I do, they are all,
wow,
in the same
Candidates, are you
yeah.
there? We have a single man coming up.
Okay, Clement.
Mimi, but I think you've been married for 20 good years.
Yeah.
What is the strategy that puts you together whenever there's disagreement? How do you go by it? How do you handle disagreement?
Right. I must admit that, in every marriage, we have, conflict or disagreement one way or the other. But it's the approach of handling it that matters. I believe that we have one thing in common, that we do understand that we are meant to be together. So whenever there is conflict or there is misunderstanding, we actually, remind ourselves of what we have made of or our focus.
Okay.
So maybe she might be peeved a little bit, but maybe we know when. I know what to do at a point in time. Maybe when something pushes her to a certain limit or angle, maybe I have to give her a brief space for some time for her to revive. Then we just pick it back again.
Okay, thank you very much. Mommy, I want to give her the practical aspect of this. When there's disagreement, how do you handle it? Do you welcome Daddy to your arms? What do you do? Do you give him the best meal? What do you do? I think my audience wants to learn.
Yes, we want to know.
We want to.
Okay, sometimes when it happens that way.
Mommy, please, the mic. Yes.
Okay.
Good.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, sometimes when it happens that way, I try to calm him down or I give him space, like he said, so that we sort things out. You see, when you give somebody space, sometimes he realizes what he or she has done, then come back to me to say sorry or something like that. So I give space. You all give each other space so that we can sort things out.
Mommy, I have a very important question. Very, very important. You see, I have attended so many weddings, and on the white wedding day in the church, they give some offertory. And then when they are giving the offering, they will say that then they will give the money to the woman, and then they'll give the paper, which is a certificate, to the man. How do you handle money in your marriage? Who is the accountant in the marriage?
Both of us are the accountants.
You are the accountant?
Both of us.
Both of you. Oh, okay. And is it helpful?
Yeah, it's helpful.
Mm.
And when it comes to money issue, we don't go like, this is mine, this is his. No.
So, Mommy, you believe in all should be in one basket?
Of course. Because we have children, we have things
Yeah.
ahead, we are planning of, so it has to be in one
I want to understand this from Daddy's point as well. As a man, you are usually, facing the bills, all those kind of things. You are the man removing all the time, But when it comes to money disbursement, I say men do that without, planning. But women are very careful when it comes to that. So that in terms of money, who does the most spending and who does the most keeping?
Right. Like she said, or we said earlier on, we do things together. We believe in doing things together. And before we actually do something or spending or anything of that sort, we actually come to an agreement of like a compromise. Like we try to come together in one common understanding that this is what we want to do, this is the way we are doing it. But I think she's more of the type that is able to actually handle or keep the money. But before we do anything, project or what have you, I mean, we discuss and have one mind before we take that step.
Okay. Daddy, on that, what advice will you give to our audience, to our viewers? There is this perception out there that mostly, maybe, if you don't get it wrong, the ladies will say that my money is my money and your money is our money. That perception, Daddy, what advice? Some of us, we are here to get married. Hearing that, we get scared. What advice will you give?
Right. What I would say is that it's best to, come together with your partner. Like I said earlier on, it says the two shall be one. So there shouldn't be any secrets whatsoever. She bears me witness. My phone, I don't have password on it.
Please put your hands together for Daddy. Put your hands together for the password.
You see, I don't have password on my phone. You see, so I will urge the up and coming ones that, go by the two shall be one. Be transparent. And then I believe go in that direction. It will help your marriage to grow. Yeah.
Lastly, Daddy, I want to know, what is that one reality about marriage that a lot of people do not know until they get into it? What is that truth? But you get into it and you know, say, hey, sir,
all right then. I will say during our courtship or dating process, what we went through or the way we saw it, When you get on board the marriage itself, it's a different ball game altogether. The marriage itself is loaded. There is more to it than, pre-marriage. So what I want to say here is that, the up and coming ones, you should know that marriage is a long thing, and also it is a learning process, right? You learn every day. There are a lot of things that you might not know, but when you get there, that is where you know, because here in the case, you step in there, it is just the two of you. Now you start making a family, you start making children, and you realize that there are certain things that, it's not at the other side, but it's here. So you need to get prepared, and you need to know that, there are more things in the marriage that might surprise you. You see, so you have to get yourself equipped, or you have to psych yourself so that when such issues or shocks happen, you should know that I have already pre-informed myself that, there is more to it, so that you can actually adjust yourself and move on.
Wait, the Chewa part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not ending. Okay, so, Mommy, lastly, what advice would you give to young ladies who want to get married? What should they do to attract the man? No, what should young ladies do, those that want to get married?
Yeah, like he said, you have to prepare your mind to learn, to forgive, and to understand each other. As day in and day out, so many things are coming in. So you have to prepare your mind to learn, to forgive, and he said it all. So.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. and Mrs. Atamuchi. 20 years of marriage.
Mimi, it's not easy.
It's not easy. But we are happy for the growth, the understanding, the tolerance, everything that marriage comes with, the peace, the enjoyment. These days people are saying so many bad things about marriage, but when I look at you people, I can feel peace, I feel joy, I feel happiness, and that is what we should all crave for. Clement.
Mimi, if there was one thing I would take from the couple, is the fact that all should be in one basket. No, your money is your money. No, my money is my money. So I just want to say, let's put everything together. Audience, do you agree with me? Do you agree with me? I know. The very faint boys will say no, but the heavier ones will say yes. Right? Do you agree with me? Yes. Do you agree with me? Do you agree with me? Mimi, I've won.
Whether you agree or not, we have people here that are saying it is a good thing. So I think we need to look at that aspect as well. Sometimes we need to be soft. Try it. Do it together and see. If you fail, you fail. If you don't, you move on, right? So please, if you have intentions of doing my money is my money, your money is our money, please clear that mindset. Anyways, that's how we end this segment here. Thank you so much, Mr. and Mrs. Atamuchi. We have our beautiful cake here. We'll be cutting with you and our audience here. Everyone is involved. We are all coming together to cut the cake. Okay, so in 5 minutes, Clement, we have a few questions we want to ask our audience. And so we have just about 3 questions. It's Vows Day. So, I don't know, Clemens, can you get closer to them for me?
Oh, yes, I can do that.
So the first question is, what is your biggest turn-off in a relationship? Your biggest turn-off in a relationship. So anyone at all can answer.
Your biggest turn-off?
What is that one thing that when your partner does, I don't like it? I think the ladies at the back, the other one, the one in the red dress. Okay, yeah.
Me partner, dear, me partner, I am an Indian. You say, me wo hona when you call one picky.
Please clap for. Wow.
Mimi,
yeah.
When you listen to the couple, the man would say that there's no what?
Password. So
what
why
is now paying?
And
the password, baby.
Baby. Into Pacho, oh yes, I didn't know catch.
And also, this is.
Okay, so thank you so much, my studio audience. You guys, you've done so well. Let's do it better. Do it better for yourselves. And the food too that you are eating, Ankasa. Thanks to Konama Drinks for giving us this beautiful cocktail here. Now we want a few of you to join us here, up here, so that we can cut the cake together. This is not like an anniversary cake. You know, when it comes to Vows Day, it's all about sweet things. I can see chocolate and everything on the cake. Once again, let's say a big thank you to Silas Cake and Catering Services for doing us the honors and giving us this beautiful cake. Very, very beautiful. I like the colors. So please, a few of you can join us here so that we cut the cake. A few of you, I mean. So you can call Silas Cake on 0243-450096. 0243-450096. Daddy and Mommy, please join us in cutting the cake. Do you have any of our... Okay, Miss Nyakwa is seated here. Miss Nyakwa, please.
She's contributed so much in our journey. And then next week is also her birthday. So after cutting this cake, next week we are cutting another cake.
Yes. Please send us the location. We'll come.
And I know some people over here who have invitation so that we all cut
Daddy,
the
add
second
me,
cake
add
to
me,
over
add
there.
me.
Thank you all.
Thank you. We are spelling love, and it is L-O-V-E. Thank you. So, thank you so much.
Baby tomato, my Valentine, baby, my dopamine, baby tomato, my Valentine, baby, my Valentine, baby tomato, my Valentine, baby, my dopamine, baby tomato. Baby mama for my piggy, you go carry Bella for Namantio, my Chloe the papa, my Chloe the mama, no, not me, oh. Your shoe they shine, your face is show, your titty white, my speedometer, my oxygen. My bow be that, my bow no that, my bow no that, my bow be that. But I'm rising, but I'm rising.